Hey everyone, welcome back to another powerful English fluency session. Today we're focusing on something extremely important: how to talk about your job in English naturally, confidently, and without hesitation. So take a deep breath, relax, and imagine you're talking to a real person. We're here with you, guiding every step.
Absolutely. Job conversations are everywhere, in interviews, introductions, networking, meetings, and even casual situations. The moment someone asks, "What do you do?" many learners freeze. But not after today. Today, we're going to help you master this topic in a calm, natural way.
Exactly. And let's start simple. Leo, imagine we just met. I'm asking you the most common question people ask: what do you do for a living? How would you answer naturally?
I'd say, I work as a content writer. I create articles, scripts, and digital content for different brands. Short, simple, and clear.
Nice. And listeners, pay attention. He didn't translate, he didn't rush, he kept it natural. Now, let's slow this down. Imagine someone asks you, what do you do? You can use many structures. For example, I work as a, I work in, I'm responsible for, I help people buy. These patterns help you sound fluent instantly.
Let's do something. I'll give examples with each pattern. I work as a teacher. I'm a nurse. I work in customer service. I'm responsible for managing sales. I help people by fixing their technical issues. Notice how each one gives a different level of detail.
Yes, and explaining your job is not only about what you do, but also why you do it, what you enjoy, and what challenges you face. These extra layers make your English sound mature and native-like.
Let's guide our listeners through that. First, describe your job. Second, describe your routine. Third, describe what you like. Fourth, describe your challenges. Fifth, describe how you feel.
Great structure. Let's model it. Leo, describe your job using these 5 steps.
Okay. First, I work as a content writer. Second, my daily routine includes researching topics, writing scripts, and reviewing drafts. Third, I enjoy being creative and learning new things every day. Fourth, sometimes deadlines can be stressful. Fifth, overall, I feel satisfied because I get to help people through my writing.
Simple, clear, fluent. And that's exactly how our listeners should practice. Repeat the structure. Use your own job. Don't worry if your job feels simple. Every job can be explained powerfully.
Yes, even if your job is very basic, like working in a shop, driving, repairing, cooking, cleaning, everything can be expressed beautifully in English.
Let's role-play a realistic conversation. I'll ask questions like a curious person, and you answer like you're introducing your job naturally. Listeners, shadow along if you can.
Let's do it.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a content writer. I create scripts and educational materials.
That sounds interesting. What's your daily routine like?
I usually start my morning by researching new topics. Then I spend several hours writing and editing content. Later, I review feedback and make improvements.
Nice. What do you enjoy about your job?
I enjoy being creative and helping people learn something new.
And what's the most challenging part?
Sometimes working under tight deadlines is stressful, but I try to manage it by staying organized.
And how do you feel overall?
I feel proud. My work helps people grow.
That's a strong response. Listeners, remember, confidence comes from clarity. When you know what to say, you sound fluent.
Exactly. And now let's practice common sentences you can use to describe your job. Repeat after me mentally or out loud. I work full-time. I work part-time. I work from home. I work at a hospital. I work with computers. I manage a small team. I provide customer support. These are everyday expressions.
And we're going even deeper. Let's pretend you're applying for a job. You need to explain what makes you good at it. I'll ask you, Leo, what skills do you use in your job?
I'd say I use research skills, writing skills, communication skills, and creativity.
Strong and simple. Now, listeners, think of your own skills. Even the simplest job uses skills. Teamwork, punctuality, communication, organization, problem solving.
Let's help our listeners practice describing job skills. Repeat these mentally. I'm good at managing time. I'm good at solving problems. I'm good at helping customers. I'm good at working under pressure. I'm good at working in a team. These skills instantly make you sound professional.
Let's move into another natural conversation flow. Imagine someone says, "Tell me more about your job." How can you expand? Leo, give an example.
Well, my job involves creating ideas, writing content, and reviewing materials. I work with different teams, and we collaborate to produce high-quality content.
Perfect. Expansion is key to sounding fluent.
And for the listeners, always remember, don't give one-word answers. Expand. Add details. Add feelings.
That's right. And now let's guide beginners step by step. Leo, let's create long, slow, clear dialogue focused on job conversation. Our goal is to help learners shadow naturally.
All right, let's begin. What job do you do?
I am a content writer.
Where do you work?
I work from home.
What do you like about your job?
I like being creative.
What is difficult about your job?
Sometimes deadlines make the job stressful.
That's natural. Most jobs have challenges.
That's true, but the good parts make it worth it.
Beautiful. And listeners, this conversation style is exactly how native speakers talk. Simple, clear, and confident.
And we'll continue with deeper levels, longer expressions, and more complex job-related English in part 2.
Yes, so take a small break, breathe, and join us in the next part where we will explore job descriptions, workplace problems, achievements, responsibilities, and natural real-life dialogues.
All right, let's continue. In the previous part, we talked about describing your job in a simple, natural way. Now we'll go deeper. How to talk about responsibilities, workplace situations, achievements, challenges, and even your future goals.
Yes, this is where your English becomes more professional and more confident. Talking about your job is not just answering basic questions. It's about showing your personality, your experience, and your communication style. So let's take our listeners step by step.
Let's begin by expanding job responsibilities. For example, instead of saying, "I work in a shop," you can say, "I work in a shop where I help customers, manage sales, organize shelves, and handle payments." It immediately sounds more complete.
Exactly. So, listeners, think about your job. What do you actually do every day? Those small actions are your responsibilities. And responsibilities make your English sound rich and descriptive.
Let's practice with different jobs. I'll say the job, and Sarah will show you how to expand the responsibilities naturally.
Sounds good. Let's start.
Job, driver.
I'm a driver. I transport passengers safely, follow routes, keep the vehicle clean, and manage schedules.
Perfect. Next job, teacher.
I'm a teacher. I prepare lessons, teach students, check homework, and help them understand difficult topics.
Next job, office worker.
I'm an office worker. I answer calls, manage documents, prepare reports, and help with administrative work.
These examples show how simple details make your answers more impressive.
Now, let's talk about workplace challenges. Everybody faces challenges, maybe long hours, difficult customers, heavy workload, pressure, or multitasking. Talking about challenges in English helps you sound honest and human.
And here's a natural way to explain challenges. Sometimes it's challenging because it can be stressful when one difficulty I face is the hardest part of my job is. These lines help you speak smoothly.
Let's create a realistic conversation. Leo, I'll ask you about challenges in your job.
Sure.
What challenges do you face in your job?
One challenge I face is working with tight deadlines. It can be stressful when many tasks come at the same time, but I try to stay organized.
Nice. Listeners, notice how he answers honestly but positively. This is powerful in job interviews and conversations.
Now let's practice achievements. Achievements show your strengths. Even simple jobs have achievements. Helping customers, finishing tasks on time, learning new skills, solving problems.
And here are great sentences for explaining achievements. I'm proud that One achievement I'm happy about is, I improved our work by, I helped my team by. These sound professional and fluent.
Let's model an achievement conversation.
Sure.
Leo, what's an achievement you're proud of in your job? I'm proud that I can create content that helps thousands of learners improve their English. I feel happy when people say my writing helps them grow.
That's wonderful. And listeners, achievements don't have to be huge. Even helping one person, solving a problem, or learning a new task counts.
Exactly. Now, let's move to workplace emotions. Job conversations sound more natural when you share feelings. You can say, I enjoy my job because I feel motivated when, I feel tired when, I feel satisfied that. These expressions make your English warm and human.
Right. Let's create a slow, emotional dialogue for learners to shadow.
Good idea.
How do you feel about your job?
I feel grateful because my job allows me to express creativity.
What motivates you at work?
I feel motivated when I see positive results and happy learners.
What makes you tired?
Sometimes long writing sessions make me tired, but I take breaks to refresh my mind.
Beautiful. Listeners, remember the rhythm. Short pauses, clear pronunciation. Practice like this to sound fluent.
Now let's help our learners describe workplace problems in English. Problems are normal. You just need the language to explain them clearly.
Here are useful phrases. Sometimes we don't have enough staff. Sometimes customers get upset. Sometimes the workload is heavy. Sometimes communication is difficult. Sometimes tasks take longer than expected. Very natural.
And now a full dialogue to practice workplace problems.
What problems do you face at work?
Sometimes communication is difficult when there are many people involved in the project, but I try to solve it by being clear and organized.
Good. And that's how real workplace English sounds. Calm, simple, and clear.
Let's move into future goals. Talking about goals makes your English sound confident and mature. You can say, in the future, I want to, my goal is to, I hope to, I plan to. These are common in interviews and everyday conversations.
Leo, what are your work goals?
In the future, I want to write more educational content and reach a global audience. My goal is to help millions of learners feel confident in English.
That's an amazing goal. And listeners, think about your goals. Even small ones count.
Now let's create a long, flowing conversation combining everything: job description, responsibilities, emotions, challenges, achievements, and goals.
Good idea. And listeners, shadow us slowly.
What do you do?
I'm an English coach. I help learners build confidence.
What are your responsibilities?
I create lessons, teach students, and help them practice speaking.
What do you enjoy most about your job?
I enjoy seeing people improve. It makes me feel proud.
What challenges do you face?
Sometimes students are shy, but I help them feel comfortable.
What's an achievement you're proud of?
I helped many learners start speaking confidently for the first time.
What are your future goals?
I want to help more people worldwide and create meaningful content.
That's inspiring. And listeners, remember, your job story is unique. Don't be shy to share it in English.
We'll continue building deeper job conversations, workplace dialogues, and confidence-boosting practice in the next part.
Yes, get ready for real-life scenarios, advanced expressions, and natural conversations in Part 3. Take a moment, relax, and join us in the next section.
Welcome back to Part 3. In this final section, we'll practice long, real-life job conversations. You will learn how to talk naturally in different situations, meeting new people, workplace chats, interviews, and casual talk with friends.
Yes, and this part is designed for deep repetition and fluency building. Listen slowly, shadow the words, feel the rhythm, and repeat with confidence.
Let's begin with Conversation 1, meeting someone for the first time. Hi, nice to meet you. What do you do?
Nice to meet you too. I'm a project coordinator. I manage schedules, communicate with teams, and make sure projects run smoothly. What about you?
I'm a customer support agent. I help customers solve problems, answer questions, and make sure they have a good experience.
That sounds interesting. Do you enjoy your job?
Yes, I do. I enjoy helping people, but sometimes it can be stressful when there are many calls.
I understand. Every job has challenges, but it's great that you enjoy what you do.
Now let's move to Conversation 2, talking about daily routine at work.
What does your typical workday look like?
I start my day by checking emails. Then I attend meetings, prepare reports, and help customers. I usually finish with some follow-up tasks. What about your routine?
My day starts with planning the tasks for the team. Then I check progress, solve problems, and communicate with different departments. Every day is different, but I enjoy the variety.
That's great. Having variety makes the job more interesting.
Now let's go deeper. Conversation 3, explaining job challenges.
Do you face any challenges at work?
Yes, sometimes deadlines are tight and there is pressure to complete everything on time. But I stay calm and organized.
That's a good approach. For me, the challenge is dealing with angry customers, but I try to stay patient and polite.
Patience is a big skill. Good job.
Now let's try a longer, more detailed workplace conversation. Conversation 4, real office talk.
How's your work going today?
It's going well, but I have a lot of tasks. I need to finish 2 reports and answer several emails.
Sounds busy. Do you need any help?
Thank you, but I think I can manage. I just need to stay focused.
If you need support, just let me know. Teamwork makes everything easier.
Absolutely. By the way, how's your project going?
It's moving forward. We had a small delay, but the team is working hard to catch up.
Good to hear. Keep it up.
Now let's practice achievement-based conversation.
Have you achieved anything recently that you're proud of?
Yes. Last month, I completed a project ahead of schedule. It made the clients very happy. What about you?
I trained 2 new team members. They learned quickly and now they work confidently. That makes me proud.
That's a great achievement. Helping people grow is always satisfying.
Now let's move into Conversation 6, future plans and goals.
What are your future career goals?
I want to improve my communication skills and get promoted to team leader. What about you?
I plan to take advanced management training and handle bigger projects in the future.
That sounds like a strong plan.
Now it's time for the longest and most natural conversation. This is the main shadowing practice.
Yes, sit comfortably, breathe slowly, and follow the rhythm. Let's begin.
So, how long have you been working in your current job?
I've been working here for 3 years. Time flies. What about you?
I've been in my job for 2 years. At first it was difficult, but now I feel confident.
That's great. What helped you become confident?
Practice, experience, and support from my team. I learned how to handle pressure, communicate better, and manage tasks.
That's the best way to grow. What's the most rewarding part of your job?
When customers appreciate my help, it makes me feel valued. What about you?
For me, it's seeing a project complete successfully. It gives me a sense of accomplishment.
What skills do you think are important for your job?
Communication, time management, and problem solving. And you?
Patience, active listening, and staying calm under pressure.
Those are powerful skills. How do you deal with stressful days?
I take short breaks, breathe deeply, and remind myself to stay positive. What about you?
I organize my tasks. When everything is clear, stress becomes manageable.
Good method. Okay, one more question. What keeps you motivated at work?
Learning new things and helping my team grow. And you?
The progress I see every day. Even small improvements motivate me.
Lovely. And to all our listeners, remember, your job story matters. How you talk about it, too.
That brings us to the end of part 3. You did an amazing job practicing with us.
Keep repeating, keep shadowing, and keep improving. We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care and keep learning.